have you been down? When you see down where I live, it's kinda hard for you to look at right. Some positive, negative, free negative. I never care about me. Poor people is not corrected. When you see down where I live, every day another you dead, another you run free. And we can't stay down there. Oh no, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Have you been down? Don't worry, you see, don't worry, don't worry. Have you been down? Have you been down? Have you been down? Have you been down? Don't worry, have you been down? Have you been down? Have you been down? Don't worry.
This is Paula on 5eyes.tv at Reggae Sumfest 2015. It's International Night 1, and tonight we have Beanie Man, Common, T.I., Jesse Royal, and lots of others. How did you get to perform on
Well, the music speaks for itself, and as you could hear out there, they hear the music, and same thing like you say, it's brilliant.
So how were you approached?
Management, they call my manager and say, yo, they want Oriel to be on Sumfest, and I just feel blessed that I feel like such a young artist, because I feel like I just have music.
So how long have the band been together?
Well, we've been playing, me and him, we've been playing, and him for since what, 05, 06? Yeah, it's a long time. You know, we three, especially the three of us, we've been doing music together for a long time. This is Ras Maisha right here. He's also a recording artist. I produce for him and he records, and we've been doing music for a very, very long time. Yeah, so we are family.
And this young man, what's your name?
My name is Lloyd Willis. People call me Cookie.
Cookie?
Yeah.
I understand you used to live in London.
Yeah, for a while. Southwest too, big up. Brixton.
Yeah, near my neighborhood.
I never see you, probably a schoolgirl back then.
Anyway, I'd like you to tell me currently what you're doing.
So right now, we after we leave, well, next Sunday, we're gonna start shooting a video for a song I have called Cruise. That was released on a Love Soldier EP. That I put out 2 EPs on July 2nd, one called Love Soldier, one called Confidence. So on Sunday, we're gonna shoot a video for Cruise. And then we're headed to New York. Then a week after that, we're headed to Cincinnati.
London?
Yes, I definitely will be in London. I definitely will be in London. And if any of the promoters out in London, you want to see Oriel, call us, link us up at farmusicgroup.com. We want to be in your city and we want to bring that brilliant show that she just tell you about. We want to bring it to you. So make that call.
Can I ask you, how long have you been with the band?
From the inception.
5 years?
Yeah, from the beginning. Over that. About more like 10, because we rehearse for 5 years, then we start. So it's that we've been together. Yeah, over 10 years now. So
I've got to say, you all gel really well together.
Yeah. The complete band, and him say we put that together. But as for us, the Revoluters, we've been working together for over 10 years now, putting it together and everything. Me and Ras Maisha, we do individual project, as Cookie, great musician from the, he's like the leader same way. So we all have our projects going, and keep this one together, Oriel and the Revoluters to the world, So since inception, we're not going nowhere. Yeah.
That's lovely. Well, I would love to see you all again, and I'm sure I will.
We would love to be in London. And do remember, if you want to see some music, www.afarmusicgroup.com, and you can find all the Revoluters on there. So check us out and send us a link.
I now have with me Shem, who is the manager of Oriel and the Revoluters. Did I say the band name right?
Yes, Oriel and the Revoluters. We say Revoluters because we say revolution of mind. First you have to revolute the mind to have a physical revolution, so Oriel and the Revoluters. His fans are also called the Revoluters. The band is the Revoluters. So, all the Revoluters out there, stay tuned for Oriel Yeah.
Right, Oriel is from Dominica.
Yes, he's from Dominica.
The band members, where are they from?
The band members are mostly from Jamaica. Yeah, mostly from Jamaica. He's from Dominica, mostly from Jamaica. But you know how it is already. We really are one. It's not really about where you're from. It's about what you're doing or where you at doing it. You know, he's from Dominica. I'm from Jamaica. Most of the band members are from Jamaica. But at the end of the day, we know that our origin is Africa. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? We still one. You dig? Yeah.
No, I love it. I love when I see different islands come together.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and they gel so well.
And that's what the music, that's what Oriel's music speaks to. You know what I mean? Self-confidence. That's the last song he sung. He talk about confidence, and you know, before that he talks about free yourself and free your mind and stuff like that. So, you know, that's what the music represents. It represents the people, what the people is going through, and what we need to do to get the people in a better place. You know.
You know what, as I said, when I walked in and I listened to the band and listened to him singing, I just feel you know, you're all going to go a long way.
Yeah. We're planting a seed, you know. Like, you know, we say we plant a seed and we do what's necessary to let that seed flourish and take root and bear fruit. So, you know, we're not in a rush. We know what we're trying to do. We have our message that we're trying to get out, and we plant a seed and we do what's necessary, keep the garden clean, prune it. and when the fruits come, we all can enjoy the fruits, and those fruits will give us more seed. So now we'll have a big vineyard, could feed a nation. And they gonna say?
And you know what?
This message of reggae, of love, you know?
And such a good platform to be on.
Yeah. Reggae music in general is psychology, you know. Reggae music is psychology. It gets into the psyche of the mind of the people. So we can use music to deal with a lot of issues, you know, to heal the sick. You know what I mean? Physically, psychologically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. Music, you know, is medicine. It's food for your, you know, your mind and your spirit. So we are grateful to even have the opportunity to do music. You know, so we give thanks, you know what I mean? Give thanks to the Creator every time. Just, you know, reach us, www.afarmusicgroup.com, Oriel Revoluters on the Twitter, Oriel Revoluters on the Facebook, afarmusicgroup.com, Instagram, anywhere, Afar Music Group, reach us. Oriel Revoluters.
This is International Night 1. I am with Steve Giant from Italy.
Yes.
And he produces Rasta Snob, this little magazine here. Now, Steve, I've been seeing you for quite a few years here at Reggae Sumfest. Can you tell me, how long have you been coming here?
5 eyes and Italia, Rasta Snob, stay to Reggae Sumfest from 93, 95, because in 93 come for the first time in Jamaica. But 2 years after, stay in a Reggae Sumfest, and I see a great festival in Montego Bay from 95. This is past 20 years, yeah. I'm very happy, and every year come to Reggae Sumfest to see the greatest reggae festival on earth.
So you're very seasoned, aren't you? So can you tell me a little bit about the magazine and how long you've been into reggae music?
The magazine is the only one magazine in Italy. It's from 1988. This is so 30 years in the future. And in Italia there is a great movement of reggae people, reggae passion. The start for me as one date very precious, 27 June 1980, when Bob Marley plays at Milano Stadium, San Siro. 100,000 people see Bob Marley in the day, very famous for our Italian people who love the reggae music, you know.
You know, speaking to you and looking at you, I can see you're very passionate about reggae music. When did this passion start?
I think this movement, this review, my stay in Jamaica is the first time, is the passion. Me, I'm very passionate for reggae music. I'm a DJ, I'm a producer, I have a radio, I organize festival and tour. For me, reggae is life, and me, I'm very happy to return every year at the land and at the island of reggae, Jamaica.
I can see you love Jamaica as well.
And me, I'm very happy. I'm very surprised every year, and it's very nice to meet journalists, to meet artists. We are a little family, I think, of reggae, in all over the world.
Anyway, lovely. It's been lovely speaking with you, and thank you very much for giving us this time.
Sorry for my English, but 5 eyes give up, bless you up, and see you next time. Sure, bless you, Steve Giant.
And I have here with me Karine, who's just come off stage.
Hi, how are you guys?
Fine, I've got to say you're looking lovely.
Thank you so much.
How did you feel out there on the stage tonight?
Oh, good. I had fun. It was really nice, and I enjoyed the energy that I was getting from the crowd. So it was like, you know what? I'm just gonna have a party.
So is this your first time at Reggae Sumfest on the stage?
Yes, my very first time. Very first time, and it felt good. I like it. It's what I'd want to do forever. I love it. I really do.
So how did this opportunity come about?
Oh wow, I don't even remember because it's so quick. It was a whirlwind. Michelle Parks and Robert Russell, well, I knew them, and I've performed for Russell a few times before, and they just said, you know what, how about if we get you on Sumfest and whatever, and I was like, sure, no problem. And it just happened so quickly, it's hard to even put it into words how it came about, but I'm here.
So how long have you been singing?
Long enough. More than 10 years, professionally more than 10 years.
Wow. So can you tell me what you're doing at the moment?
At the moment, well, I'm a singer by profession in the evenings, and in the daytime, I'm a professional makeup artist.
Gosh, what a busy lady.
Yeah, you know what? I just try to focus on doing things that I love to do, so I just enjoy myself through life doing things I like.
Excellent. So what's next?
I'm getting my singles out and taking it from there, taking the whirlwind that's going to happen from this. I'm just going to move with it from here.
Excellent. But I must say you do have a lovely voice.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You're hearing this live Jamaica 2K15 Sumfest from Karine. Enjoy!
Sorrow Red Stripe, what a ting. This is Paulette on 5eyes.tv, and I have here with me
Raging Fyah!
Now, lads, I have to say, you are brilliant out there. Is this your first time on the Sumfest stage?
Yes.
There's so many of you. Like, what's your name?
I'm Pele.
Spider.
Kumar.
Anthony.
Demar.
Gizmo. Bear.
Where'd you get your name from?
Yeah?
Where'd you get the name from? Raging Fyah,
When
yeah.
Raging Fyah, the name, came about a few years ago, because, we used to rehearse at a studio in Standpipe, and the name of the Rasta man who owned the studio was Ragin. So, after playing around and gigging around, patrons heard us and said, boy, you sound like fire. And we say, Raging Fyah. Yeah,
So how did you feel out there on the stage tonight?
You're like a raging fire.
Yeah, you certainly were on fire.
Still on stage right now.
Yeah.
We should be still on stage now.
That's right. How long you been together then?
We've been together, well, officially since 2006, but we've been friends since 2002 when we all met at college in, Keznamdi up Kingston.
Right.
It's been awesome since then.
So currently what are you doing?
Yeah, well, currently, we just released a brand new video with Kabaka Pyramid. You can check that out. Also, we're heading back to Europe, for the second leg of the Destiny tour, We released a brand new album last year, Destiny. So we're heading back to Vienna in Austria, and we're heading to Poland and Slovakia and France and a few countries in Europe to continue promoting. So, world, look out, international fire burning your way.
Well, I know you've been to the UK.
Yes.
Did you enjoy your time there?
Yeah, man. Manchester, I don't know.
Just quickly something from you, because you're right at the end.
Give thanks for being around these youths, as a bigger man for them. And I see the growth, and I give enough thanks for that.
Well, thank you.
Raging Fyah representing for Five Eyes TV. On Judgment Day we'll be playing music for the rebels. Yes, roots rock reggae music playing sweet in heaven. Five Eyes, eyes wide open, raging.
I was previously speaking to Raging Fyah. Now I have Luke's, who is their manager. Hi, Luke's.
How you doing?
Fine. Now, the first thing I'm going to ask you is, how long have you been managing the band?
I just started this year managing the band.
And how did you meet them?
The first time my eyes caught the band was in UK at the 50th anniversary at the O2 Arena. They performed the same night as Morgan Heritage. And I watched them before Morgan Heritage performed, before we went on. And I was like, I'm going to keep an eye on this band. And then one day I was home just browsing YouTube, and I saw a performance of them at Summer Jam. And I just, found a way and reached out to them. I got in touch with Pele. I said, Pele, what on? And he said, we need to talk. I need to do some work with you guys. And that's how it all started from there.
That sounds really, really simple.
Just like that. But they're a great band. It's good to see young musicians coming up out of Jamaica, holding on to the roots, as Morgan Heritage, So since Morgan Heritage, it's the first time a young band come up out of Jamaica that's, promising and going to be doing big things.
So I'd like to ask you then, how do you find the time to manage, yourselves, Morgan Heritage and the band?
Well, it's part of it, being in the music business for so long, you find time. You just got to schedule your day, and just find time, Finding a band like them that's holding on to the roots, you find time. Sometimes there's not enough time in the day, but you make time, because it's just so heartwarming to see them doing the same thing that we came up and doing. And it's not, there's not much bands anymore in Jamaica. Back in the 80s, you had Oswald, you had Third World, you had Steel Pulse, you had Bob Marley and the Wailers. Everybody wants nowadays, it's a DJ. Everybody wants to be a DJ or, but no bands, the bands. If you see in America now, you see it's all about bands. You see Soulja, you see Revolution, you see Iration, you see Fortunate Youth. It's bands, that's music.
And me, I love a good band. And for me, with them, I thought they were really good and, you know what, very humble.
Yes, that's one of the things that gravitated me to them, because I'm a humble person. I'll walk into a room. If you don't know who I am, I'm not going to tell you who I am. And that's one of the things that I love about them. Take the humble road and, don't, my father used to always teach us, don't jump in the high seat. Let somebody put you there, because you don't want to go into the high seat and somebody say, come down from this, sir. Yeah.
I think that's a good lesson.
Come on.
It's Paulette on 5eyes.tv, and I have Calissa with me.
Hello, good to be here.
Yes, you've just come off stage not too long ago. And how did you feel out there?
I was good. I went on stage with Keznamdi, my brother. So it's always a joy to be on stage with him, you know, and to be singing as usual.
Is this the first time you've been at Reggae Sumfest?
It was not the first time. The first time I did it, I was also doing a feature with Chronics as well. And it was that same time that I performed with Kez as well, Keznamdi.
All right, and when was this?
This was 2 years ago.
Yeah, I thought so, you know.
2 years ago.
So after that experience and this experience, what was the difference?
I guess I just felt a little more composed. I knew what I was going out there to expect. I wasn't as nervous. Same vibe as usual. Yeah.
And how long have you been singing?
A good couple of years now. My parents are musicians, so I've been kind of in and around the music for a while and exploring my voice and my writing for a good amount of years now. Yeah, hard to get lost count now.
Right, so you do things on your own as well?
Yeah, for the most part, actually, yeah.
So how did this opportunity come about with you performing with your brother?
We will almost always perform with each other, every opportunity we get. So it was kind of a given that when he was on Sumfest, that he better call me on. A joke.
No, you know what, it's just lovely to see that family bond.
True, yeah man, we love that.
So can you tell me what you're doing currently at the moment?
Currently, I actually just came back from England. I did a promo tour, literally like a week ago.
Really?
Yeah, of my new single called Best Kept Secret. We did a few radio interviews. I had one show that I did in Camden, an acoustic show in Camden. So that went really well. And the reception of the single went really well as well, and it's continuing. So big up the whole UK massive.
Oh, good, excellent. Was that the Jazz Cafe?
No, a place called Proud. I believe it was like an old horse stables or something. Yeah.
Oh, excellent. So what's next for you?
Next, just more music, more performing, more recording, more vibes.
That's lovely. Thank you so much for giving me the time.
Thank you. It was great to be here. Enjoy the rest of the Sumfest show.
And you too. Will you be staying on?
Yeah, a little bit. I'll take in some of the performances before I go home.
TV. I'm here with Jonathan Song, the main man, or one of the main men, I should say.
Well, welcome to Sumfest again.
Yes, I've got to say today at the press conference, it was just so good to hear everybody speak.
Okay, yeah, it was a great press conference, you know, and everybody was so positive, you know, and supportive of the festival, you know, and all of them were a part of this journey that we started off with in '93. Still around, hopefully getting better.
Yes, better and bigger. And for me, it's just so nice because coming from the UK and coming here and you feel the vibes, you just want everybody to know internationally what Reggae Sumfest does for the people of Jamaica.
That's true, yes, you know, and the brand is strong, not only in Jamaica, but worldwide, yeah.
So I'd like you to just tell us what are the challenges you feel, you know, when putting a big production like this together.
Well, that's for the artist lineup, you know, it's never easy to get the artists that you have on your wish list. And artists, of course, it's lucrative for many of the Jamaican reggae artists to tour Europe in the summer or North America. So we have to try and fit them in, or they have to try and fit us in, you know, and that is a challenge in itself. The North American artists, their fees have spiked, so that in itself is a huge challenge, you know, to bring artists here who the Jamaican public want to see.
To me, they should be looking at it. They're coming to People Island, you know.
I would think so, you know, and it's all expenses paid.
But one thing I do love about Reggae Sumfest, especially Dance All Night, is the opportunities it gives to up-and-coming artists.
Yeah, the Reggae Sumfest, you know, prides itself on being a platform for young and emerging talent, both in dancehall and reggae, you know, and that we have played a role in shaping some careers over the many years of the festival. People like Morgan Heritage, you know, Queen Ifrica, Taurus Riley, I-Octane, many artists. Even Jesse Royal, you know.
Yeah, no, a lot of these artists, they've got a lot to thank you for.
Well, you know, as I said, I don't know if they're going to thank us. I mean, the talent was there. What we're doing is giving them the conduit, you know, the platform to go out there in front of the press like yourself, in front of an audience, and do their thing.
And I just want to ask you, like, for Jamaica, what do you feel this event brings to Jamaica?
It brings well, first of all, it brings visitors to Jamaica, you know, so it's good for the economy, but it brings recognition, you know, of the music, of this great genre that we have, you know. Yeah, so it's a festival, you know, so it's important in the summer to have something like this that is showcasing reggae music, you know, and keeping the dream of Bob Marley and others alive, yeah.
Well, you know, Johnny, I'd just like to, you know, to say that I think you and the team should continue doing what you're doing. I think, you know, congratulations to you all, because I know putting on events is not easy, because we've done a few ourselves over the years, and the challenges and, you know, everything that comes with it. I've got to take my hat off to you.
Oh yes, it's enormous challenges, you know, but again, as you said, you know, we don't want to reinvent the wheel. You have to go to the drawing board every year, and you try to raise the bar, you try to fix what never worked the way you wanted it to, but I am not one of those who think that we must reinvent the wheel, you know. It's a reggae festival, and so it shall remain.
This is Paulette on FiveEyes.tv here at Reggae Sumfest 2015 International Night 1, and I'm off to interview now Keznamdi. This is Paulette on FiveEyes.tv at Reggae Sumfest 2015 International Night 1, and I'm with Keznamdi. Did I pronounce your name right?
Yes, man. Love Keznamdi, you know? Give
yes.
thanks. Yeah, man.
Tell me about your name.
Keznamdi is actually my birth name. It's not an artist name, you know? It's actually two names joined into one. So Kez actually comes from Ethiopia, and it means priest or king, and Namdi comes from Nigeria, West Africa, means the son who saved his father's name. So because I'm in a family of 4 sisters, I'm the only one carrying on my parents' name, so Keznamdi, you know? Yeah, man.
I bet they look after you, though.
What? Yeah, man, anything we want to get, you know? Yeah.
Oh, you've come off stage. Can you tell me how you felt out there on the stage? Because you were absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, man, give thanks. It was very powerful. You know, any performance that I do is always a powerful experience. When you do that interaction there with people, when they give you your energy and you give them back your energy, it's always an explosion going on. You know, so we give thanks, so it's special, you know?
So, it's not your first time at Reggae Sumfest, is it?
No, so the first time with my own band on the main stage.
Okay.
But in 2013, I was brought on stage with my brother-in-law, Jack Yor, and also my other brother, Chronix.
Right.
And then, and then the year after that, I was on the digital small stage. So now we're on the main stage, so we really give thanks for the growth and the support over the years, you know?
Lovely. Well, it was great to see you back.
Jamaica. The island of Jamaica has come up. For me, like we follow too much things, we are going up for it. And we not stay original to always stay as Jamaican people. From you know, say a real thing, I say accurate. I like me, well, I level. I need to hear my audience. From you know, say a true me attack, say accurate. Alright. We'll get in there. See? So Kabaka Pyramid represent for Rastafari. And Rastafari represent for the people. So here where we are still going, you know, Sumfest. Cause all I'm seeing is broken glass and broken dreams. Hearts so cold and your soul and freeze. Mentalities from overseas that hold a peace. Television program reaper. Whenever listen when the old man speak, true him slow and weak. African tradition in him bones and speech. Every part in a division, in a religion with the Romans teach. Look on the fruits where they grow and
This is Paulette on FiveEyes.tv, Reggae Sumfest 2015, and I have here with me now Kabaka Pyramid.
Blessed love. Give thanks, Fyah TV.
I got to ask you about your name.
What you said?
I have to ask you about your name.
Yeah, well, Kabaka is from Uganda, means king. You know, and I've always been interested with ancient Egypt and the pyramids, and you know, it's a long-lasting structure, so that's how I want the music to be. You know what I mean? So simply put, yeah.
Well, I saw you on stage and you were fantastic. How did you feel out there?
Feel good, you know, feel great, you know what I mean? I give thanks for the opportunity. Sumfest is a big show, you know, so anytime we get to touch places like this, we have to give thanks. You know what I mean? And the reception was great from the audience, so that's always good.
You know what I mean? And I'm proud of my band, you know, some young musicians. And then, you know, going up on a stage like this and executing well, you know, I just have to give thanks.
I know you've done many collaborations with Ivor Mar and Protege
Yes.
and others.
Yes.
Gosh, he's on the tip of my tongue, and I love him so much. Chronic.
Oh, Chronics, yeah, man, of course. Yeah, you know, lots of collaborations. You know, as you know, there's a whole movement happening right now, and you know, I just give thanks to be a part of it. You know, so you know, more collaborations in the future. You know, what is great is that even though the older generation is reaching out. So, you know, Inner Circle did the Tenement Yard with Chronics and Jesse Royal recorded on that rhythm, and now I get a chance to record with them. So we did a song called We the People Have to Talk. And we shot the video just recently in Florida too. So that video is going to come out soon. So, yeah, man.
But I know you're a very talented person.
Give thanks.
Man with many things under your belt.
Of course.
How do you get time to do everything?
I mean, you know, we just take the opportunity where we get. So if I have to design something, or if I have to edit something, or if I have to, you know, produce a rhythm, you know, I just spend the time to learn it. You know what I mean? And there's always time to learn. Once you know how to do one thing, you can take that knowledge and kind of take it into doing something else. So it's easier than it may seem, you know.
Yeah, you're a very good role model.
Give thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Thank you for taking the time to give us an interview.
No problem.
I just want to ask you, what's next for you?
Yeah, so Well Done video is about to drop really soon. As I said, We the People Have to Talk video. Phenomenon is coming out next week.
Right.
You know, I just previewed that song here at Sumfest. You know, we're touching the road again with the band, you know, so we're going Oregon, Washington, Vancouver, Toronto, you know, and then, you know, more dates in the summer, Latin America, Central America, and then we're going Trinidad and Tobago at the end of August.
All right, lovely.
Yes.
That's a very busy person.
Okay, right. And they should know this is Kabaka Pyramid representing for 5eyes.tv every time, and this is reggae music. Okay, right.
Big cherry in here. 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 Mix it. Mix it. Mix it. All right, everybody. Start down. 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 Everybody, we up. Stay up. We up. Stay up. We up. Till that. Top of that till that. Yeah. Love me. Love me now. Yeah. Love me. Love me now. About 1 million man. Them Jakarta things like those and everybody's party this. Are you so we are party? Are you so we are party? Are you so we are party? So this is how we do it. We don't trust people.
This is Paulette on 5eyes.tv, International Night 1 at Reggae Sumfest 2015, and I'm here with Jesse Royal. Hi, Jesse.
How are you doing? It's lovely to see you again.
Yes, you've come off stage now. I want you to tell me how you felt out there with the vibes.
It's lovely vibes out there. So, you know, the people them vibe was alive, man. So, in reality, all we can do is give thanks for Sumfest, invite I here for come, invite I here for come bless the people them with peace of mind vibration. You know what I mean? Because the voiceless need a voice.
How many times have you performed at the Reggae Sumfest stage?
This is the second time here, the first time last year, and they invited us here again this year, gave us a little bit more time, so we give thanks, you know.
So, how did you feel the difference?
The difference is greater, man, you know what I mean? The people, them are listening even more, the reaction even more alive this year is good, you know what I mean, yeah.
So, I know I've got to be very quick with you, but can you tell me what you're currently doing at the moment?
Well, we just released the video for Feel Your Pain, which was done by Ashes and Kushai, and the video for Gimme Little and Finally, which was done by J Will. And those are the projects right now in terms of video, and we have a couple more getting together right now. We are going West Coast after this, I think, for a little while, and then after that we go Japan for a little while, and back to Europe, and back to Jamaica for work on the album. So that is the plan right now.
Well, I hope to see you in London.
Yeah, you'll see us in London soon. Jah willing, Rastafari. So we no power but a certain seed. So we forgive but no we never forget. What you mean?
Nigga, picture that. A matter of fact, picture Tim getting anything other than real. The picture this young Paul was an arrogant son of a bitch. Like with everything that's in the shit. Can't see it. Turn it. This bad man, you get shot. Yeah. Bad man, not that back shot. No, yeah. Jamaican bad boy said that. Yeah. And them boy, they come on, this bad man, you get shot. Bad man, not that back shot. Jamaican bad boy said that. Hey, and them boy, they come on, get gun. Well, up in the blue coupe, it's damn near clear. If Polo gear, then don't drop the next year. Beating like this here. How to get first and PJ wrist well. CIP, your majesty's right here. Notice when I came, the day disappeared. Your name's missing here. To play me, baby. Hey, we gon' need a track from God featuring Jesus and Jay-Z. This bad man, you get shot. Bad man, not take back shot. No, that. Jamaican bad boy said that. Beanie Man! Now, I don't know how I'm gonna finish the show after that, but what I'd like to do right now is give y'all a taste of where I've been before the day and why I'm standing on this stage right now. Run it! ASAP, 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 ASAP. Yes, yes, what? If you know this, if you roll to this record, ASAP, ASAP, hold up, Tim. Let's get on one more, man. Let's get on one more. Hey, boy. Don't spit. Yeah. No, listen. Everybody report to the club. Hey. You like the beat? You know what it is. Yo, Tim. I'm a real nigga. I'm with 6 figures. I'm with you don't want it. You know what it is. I'm waiting for you. I swear you know what it is. You know what it is. I get money, all I got is big money. So she gets from me. Oh, you know what it is. What you say, I ain't gonna do shit.
International Night 1 at Reggae Sumfest, and I'm just off to see Common perform.
But all night, working the keys around, The judge yelled for order. Order in the court. Court reporter. Making her words short of his lawyer. Sitting next to him. She can see how the trial